What's up, crew? It is the third day of the ketogenic diet. We're not going to talk too much about that today because I have something else a little bit more interesting that I'd like to discuss. I recently just started following the YouTube channel ObesetoBeast. ObesetoBeast. It's really hard to say fast. And he uploaded a video 2 days ago, which caught my interest because it kind of speaks directly to me. I'm a big guy, and weight loss does not come without having some very methodical plan in place to get it done. After watching it though, I had a few things I wanted to discuss and share with you in response to his video, and hope that it's something that might help clarify some things. And in no way is this a stab or punch at what his video was all about. I really enjoyed that video. It was really good. Helped people understand a very important aspect to losing weight, and that is nutrition. But here's what I gotta say. So if you haven't watched his video, I'm going to put the link below so that you can check it out. And after you watch it, you might have this question. But what about my friends who eat whatever they want, whenever they want, and however much they want without consequence? I know a lot of people myself who can eat just trash all day and they still look like the cover model of Men's Health. And that's kind of frustrating when you hear somebody say that nutrition is king. This video speaks to the group of people I fall into. For the longest time, I've been hitting the gym hard, like super hard, intense workouts. If you do CrossFit, you kind of understand. I still haven't seen the results that I really want to see. What I quickly realized is that I was building muscle underneath the layers of fat. There's a theory in the nutrition world that you cannot build muscle and cut fat at the same time. And it's most likely true, because if you're in a deficit, you're not going to build muscle, you're going to just lose weight. And if you're eating more calories than you need to, then you're going to just build muscle and not lose weight, because you have an excess amount of calories and you're going to store those if you don't use them. So that's why nutrition is important. But here's my only rebuttal to ObesetoBeast, and it's not a stab at him, like I said. This is just something that I wanted to express as my opinion. Building muscle in turn helps you burn fat. The more muscle you have on your body, the more fat you're going to burn throughout the day. Your sedentary calorie burning will be higher because you have muscle to maintain. This is the only reason why I've only hit 300 pounds, and I was big, like I looked thick, and I attribute that to having built so much muscle from high school to college, to where I'm able to, it's kind of a rationalization and it's silly, but I've been able to eat the way I did for so long without gaining too much weight. Now that doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder overnight, but it does outline the fact that having a fitness program included in your weight loss goals is super important, almost as equally as important as nutrition. And I'm sure ObesetoBeast wasn't trying to discount having training in your goals as not being important, but I don't think nutrition is that much higher than having a fitness plan. And I totally understand where he's coming from. If you can't afford to get to a gym membership can be pretty expensive, especially if you want to join CrossFit. A lot of gyms out there are in the 200s per month now, and that is really, like, even my family back home, I've been trying to get them to join CrossFit, but they just can't fit it into their budget. And it is also a time suck. Like, if you don't have an hour a day, which that's a huge excuse I hate, is like everyone has an hour. But that brings me to my next point. There's so many fitness programs out there that are free to use. All you gotta do is go to Instagram, and there's training programs like CompTrain, HyperFit USA, Invictus. Invictus isn't on Instagram with their programming, but they're on their website. You can easily access their free to use programming. The only barrier is equipment. If you don't have access to that equipment that's being called out, like a barbell or a kettlebell, then it's really difficult to do that workout. But that's the beauty of all this. With CrossFit, we've introduced something called scaling. If you've never heard that word, it is taking a movement that is highly technical or heavy and changing it into something that is not so technical and possibly lighter or less reps. This allows anybody to take on a workout. A perfect example is Fran. That's 21-15-9, 95-pound thrusters and pull-ups. Big guys like me When I first started, I did not do Fran as prescribed. I did it modified. I did jumping pull-ups, and I did the thrusters. I did jumping pull-ups, but you can also modify the thrusters to where you're just doing air squats, and you're gonna get the same workout depending on your fitness level. Because Fran is supposed to be a 2-minute workout, and if it takes you 10 minutes because you tried to go RX, then you're kind of missing the point. So that's the beauty of scaling. I was able to get that workout done in 4 minutes instead by doing the jumping pull-ups and regular thrusters. If you have a little room in your budget and you want to go grab a little bit of equipment, here's 3 pieces of equipment I highly suggest. Medicine ball, a dumbbell, and a mat. The mat you can skip if you don't have hardwood floor throughout and you have some carpet and you can work out on that carpet. And if you have to prioritize and buy something, just one of those things, get the medicine ball. You can do anything with a medicine ball. So once you get that equipment, or even if you don't have equipment, the scaling is king as far as getting work done at home or in a hotel. And if you need help scaling, I am offering my help to anybody that needs it. All you gotta do is leave a comment or send me a direct message on Instagram. If you follow someone like Comp Trainer Hyperfit USA and you run into a workout where you don't have access to that stuff and you don't know what to do, send me the workout. I will send back something for you to do that is pretty simple and it's gonna kick your butt. That's all I gotta say. I hit 10 minutes. I hope I can cut that down into a minute, honestly. That's funny. I honestly hope I made sense there and can make sense of it, because I had a plan of what I was gonna say, and then as y'all know, I like to ramble, and I start to ramble on some of the points because I want to make sense of it. But anyways, let's get back to it. All right, so that was interesting. I always feel like I go a little too ham on what I'm saying, and I can never collect my thoughts enough to just deliver a point. So again, I want to emphasize how that was not a stab at ObesetoBeast. So if you're watching, John, my name's John too, so that's kind of cool. I loved the video. I just wanted to provide a little context from my opinion as well. So, and if you did watch, thanks for watching. Moving on for the day, a little update on the ketogenic diet. I woke up super hungry this morning. I had my coffee with butter and it helped a little bit. All I have on my mind right now is food. But I'm going to continue with this intermittent fasting. I'm going to at least give it this first week and see how I do. God, I just realized that the holiday party is on Saturday for Sarah's work into it. That's going to be really difficult not to completely ruin this diet. I will do my best. Some super exciting news for those of you who've noticed hit 150 subscribers, which was the next milestone. And for those who are subscribed already, you know what that means. I'm going to do Karen Unbroken. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to follow the programming for Hyperfit up until Friday. And then Saturday, I'm going up to SPS Gym to do a quick shoot for, they're having a camp for kids, youth weightlifters who are interested in maybe jumping in and trying it out. So I'm going to be up there doing that shoot, and right after, I'm going to put the camera down, either put some headphones on or get some music blasting somewhere, and I'm just going to smash out 150 wall balls. So that's going to be on Saturday, posted on Sunday. I might post an Instagram version of it the same day, so keep an eye out for that. Super exciting, but also, why the hell did I promise Karen Unbroken? Like, 50 wall balls unbroken hurts. 100, disgusting. 150, I'm going to be on the ground crying. I think this is going to be an interesting video to edit. There's going to be a lot of content to do. So right now it's just a skills sort of session, Tabata L-sits, which is going to be laughable because I have zero strength in my L-sits. It's most likely going to end up turning into me practicing that or strengthening those muscles, the hip flexors. And it might be great to show you guys it's basically a modification. It's a really good one. And then we've got a body weight on the minute with some pull-ups and dips. So let's do it. You don't have parallettes, this is an awesome way to set up for L-sits. Whew, see, that's all I got. Glad I set up these plates because there's no way I'm doing that. All right, so let's talk about a progression. On the topic of scaling or progressions, I'm gonna use the ring thing. So I suck at dips, I suck at pull-ups, so I'm gonna use these. And to do the pull-ups, I'm gonna try to use this dowel. All right, Dylan's awake, so time to go inside. It's also 2 o'clock, so it's time to eat. I'm super freaking hungry. All right, frying up some bacon for meal number 1 of the day. Same thing as yesterday, so I won't bore you with the details of cooking it. But something I got from Zanato's yesterday, bam. It's prosciutto wrapped mozzarella sticks. Perfect amount of perfect amount of protein and fat. Gonna like these little guys. Fry up some bacon, cook some eggs, have some blueberries, hang out with Dylan. She needs a bottle soon, so I think we're just gonna jump right to the gym now. It's always the last rep that does that. Big job. 4 plus 16.